Hello, everybody. I can speak also. I can wave and I can speak at the same time. Hello. How are you doing? I hope everybody's doing well. The thing is that I was really bored and I'm waiting for somebody to come online, and nobody's Jessica, nobody. Not even not even Hannibal, like I would even mind watching him now at this point. Nobody's going doing anything. It's boring. So I was thinking to myself, because the thing is, I went yesterday. The thing is, Steve is working at night. Okay, I will tell you as it is. Steve is working at night, and me usually, I was always having my own house, my own villa. Now this is a different situation for me. It is like I'm naughty. I have the house to myself. That feeling. You remember the feeling, the sensation when you were small. When you were young. I can go crazy. I have everything to myself. Do you remember that? For sure you had it. Everybody has have to have that feeling. So I have a little bit of that sensation and it makes me feel young again. And right now, at my stage of life that I'm in, I accept any kind of feeling that gives me some youth. Any kind of feeling. I don't care. Even if it makes me look pathetic. I like it. I like it. It gives me my endorphin and dopamine, or what you call it. So I thought, hey, let's go live and let's sit together and wait for somebody to come. Maybe we can convince somebody to come, and then we move. If you see something in the meantime, keep your eyes out and then announce it on the chat. Hey, this person is online. Let's move. This person is online. Let's move. You're also responsible to do that, because I cannot also talk and then also check what's going on. So we got to work together here, and this is how we spend the evening, okay? We're in a team here together. You watch. When somebody sees something happening, we announce, and then we move together. What did I want to say also? I wanted to say hello to everybody. Unti Champs, Crackhead Olympics, just freezing today. You changed, hey, you changed your, what do you call it? Changed your profile picture. This is confusing me. You know that it's already, your name confuses me as it is. And now you change the profile picture. My mind, my head, my brain, that is already very broken and broken down. It needs the 48 hours to adjust to this change. I will not recognize you, Freezy, until these 48 hours have passed, until my brain registers the change of the profile picture. So whatever. At least I say I can laugh about myself. Nobody can laugh about their stupidity like me. And also I wanted to share with you. I have some things. Some things written, but I can't start because I'm already laughing, and it's not going to be funny if I'm already finding it funny now. Let's go to something serious and then we go to the funny one again, yeah? So that it makes sense, so that it all falls together. Otherwise, it doesn't. With the candlelight, Yeah, I want to say firstly this. I want to get it out of the way. The thing that with Jessica Messica, no, I'm going to go later to that because I can relate to it. And that is for the people that stay longer and listen to me, because I will relate to it and I will say my experience. So let's leave that was a wrong call of me. We leave the Jessica Messica for a little bit later, okay? But anyways, it was stupidity, simply stupidity. Like people are just bored and they don't know what to say anymore and how to put one another down, and they invent shit like that. Stupid. People have done it with me also, to turn my words around and whatever. But some things are just too far, like your mama said, that's just too far, Yeah, it's too far. And the whole thing, like, okay, let's talk. Your mama, like that he understood, the Hurl world, what this Hurl, and he said, Hurl world did this wrong. And yeah, Hurl world, I think, did some shit wrong. But that's my point. Your mama is very new in this, not very new, he's not anymore very new. But let's say compared to me and compared to Jessica and to other people, he's fresh in the girl world. And he already knows these people even better than me. I cannot follow the Hurl world. What is Hurl world saying and doing? And I cannot follow what, I'm not going to give names, but you understand, I cannot follow these people I cannot follow these names. All the names, I cannot. It's impossible. And I saw that your mama knows about her world, what they've been saying, and Jessica Mexico. I know Jessica Mexico was treated not well. We will go back to that. It's not the right terminology, treated not well. Let's say she was misjudged or something, or wrongly accused. Yes, I have to get the terminology right. She was wrongly accused. And my point. Hi, the find. I'm not anymore chicken. I know chicken is already your profile pic. It's very nice. It's her profile pic minus the hair, you know. I think that she even likes it. She's like, wow, good job. We have to talk about Breezy also. I don't even know where to start. I'm just talking too many things about Yo Mama. I'm proud of him, not proud. I admire that he can follow this Hurl world and all these little things that I cannot follow. Not even I can grasp this information. Not even I can understand it. So I really am impressed, very impressed, and respect to Yo Mama for being able to follow this, which I cannot even follow. So I cannot even give much opinion. I know her world, it didn't do good. And I know that Jessica Messica was accused wrong. And why she was accused wrong about something that is not true, it's we will talk about that after. Because I slept with young boys, but they were not minors, that they were 24 and I was older, whatever. I'm not the first woman to do that. And that's not anything. You know what I mean? So wait, we're going to go back. We're going to get there. I'm now I'm now ruining my whole thing. So about that with Your Mama show, yeah. And then the way Your Mama attacked Breezy. Wait, now I have to see how I'm going to go from subject to subject, because I don't even want to talk very long here. Yeah, I'll always be Bali chicken. For some people, I know that Bali chicken was Bali chicken. The youngest boy that I slept with was 22 years old. 22 is okay. It's not, but it's still too young. And honestly, I would say it was not comfortable for me. This boy, he wanted so much. I don't know why. Back then, I was not looking like this. Back then, I was looking like in my thumbnails, okay? And I was the boss of the restaurant, and he was the bartender. And he insisted and insisted and insisted and insisted. And after one point, I just said, I just felt, but he's not the first man. I'm not going to sound cocky now or arrogant, but I've had men before already ask, just let me one time. They would say in Austria, they would say, lass mich einmal vorbei, lass mich einmal vorbei. That means let me pass one time. I want to fuck you one time, like I really have this fantasy and I have to get it out of my head. I want to fuck you one time. I've had people say that to me. And I even gave in a lot of times. I'm like, whatever, fulfill the fantasy for somebody. Nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with that? Nothing. So and that's how I slept with the 22-year-old, because he asked the same, and he wanted again. And I said, no. One time and finish, because it didn't feel good for me. It was not sexy. I didn't feel horny or excited. You felt all that it was not a man body. You felt the young skin, of course, but you're thinking to yourself, fuck, why don't I have this young skin anymore? Why does he have the young skin? I have to have this young skin feeling, and you get frustrated. It's not sexy. It doesn't make you feel good whatsoever. Maybe if you're an old woman, a very old one, and frustrated, you're like, look what I have. You're proud, look, I have this young. But me, not now and not back then, I was like that. I was just like, And I even told him, for me, you're like a brother, or like something like a brother. Me with my brother. And but in the end, whatever. So that's in regards sleeping with younger. So I don't have to cover this subject anymore. That was Steve number two? No, Steve number. What do you mean 22, Freezy? Makes sense. How can Steve number two be 22? Steve number two is 18 years older than me. Steve number two, my husband, is age 58 and I'm 39. So, of course, it cannot have been Steve number two. That is 18 years older than me. And so yeah, I've slept also with, as I said, it's not because I wanted to, because I found it sexy. I never found sexy. I always liked manly. If I would sleep with a woman, I want woman, you know. If I sleep with a man, then I want manliness or something kinky. Something kinky or something very erotic and manliness, you know, that's normal, I think. Everybody's different, but that's for me, my likings. So we've covered this part and this private part. Maybe we'll go back to it and I will tell you more details, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't think necessary to tell details of where we went and what we did and what I did. No, but let's put it like that. I made sure that I have a nice memory and I made sure that they have a nice memory. Not only sexual, the whole package, you know, the whole thing, the setting, the scenery, everything. I made sure I have a nice memory. I made sure they have a nice memory. I was very considerate. Let's put it like that. I was I was considerate with the men that I slept with afterwards when I became powerful, you know, when I became somebody, you know, when I became somebody and I could pick whoever I want to sleep with. And anyways, I look good. I could always pick who I want to sleep with. And I like sleeping with people, no secret. But when I had the power, I was sure that I treat the men that I sleep with that I are not, let's put below me. I cannot say below me. I'm above, they're below. That's life, you know. I'm not insulting anyone. They're younger. They don't have the education finished yet. I helped some of them with education and paid further for their university or put them in. I did stuff like that, okay? Let's not go into details. But I was a good person and supported them so they have a better future. And I treated them well. That's the point. And because I have had men that have not treated me well. But of course, you know, in the end, it was my fault because nobody forced me to do anything. But I wanted to, you know, I was thinking sometimes, I was also, how to say, fooled or heartbroken. Fooled and heartbroken, I have been. I'm not going to deny that. But I think every woman in this world has been. I don't think there's one woman that can say she's never had heart pain and she's never been treated badly. I think every woman I don't think there's one woman that can say all my life I've been treated fantastic by my family and by every man that I've been with and by every friend and by every boss or by my work people. I don't think that exists. That is a fake fable, I believe. Who's a desperate fuck? What are you doing? What's going on? Okay, whatever. What do I do? Somebody block or something? I don't understand anyhow. I don't want this. Please. I don't have what to say to this person, honestly. I don't understand why this person thinks about me. Honestly, I don't understand why this person thinks about me. We talked, we had what we had. I was idiot. I was the idiot. And then finish. I don't know why I don't think about the person. I don't give a shit. I'm surprised that this person thinks about me. I don't understand why. What is the point? But whatever. Let's move on. Wait. Somebody's calling me on my phone. And let's move on. Yeah, Breezy. So your mama tomorrow will cover because the thing is, Breezy is such a hypocrite, as you know. I don't have to explain it all from the beginning. Breezy is such a hypocrite that I don't understand how other people cannot see this. And your mama sees it, I see it. Nobody has the guts to speak out. Freezy used to speak out, and Busy Little B also still speaks out. But apart from that, nobody else does. It's just me and your mama doing that. Regards Breezy and Busy Little B. That's it. There's nobody else. There's only 3 people. I'm serious with you. And she has to be outed. She is such a wrong person and such a bad person and just a dirty person. And you guys know why. I cannot, again, cover this subject. Why? And tomorrow your mama will show the hypocrisy, how what she did. She called the police for Missy Moo, whatever drama Missy Moo. That's police. It's ridiculous. Wait, and I will show you something also. It's ridiculous with the police calling Missy Moo. How? From what? From USA, California? You're gonna call in Canada? Are you fucking stupid? Who took a shit in your head, Breezy? Who fucking took a shit in your head? Like a big shit. I don't know what bird that was. A huge bird took a shit in your head that you called the police. Are you crazy? If that doesn't scream Breezy, if that doesn't scream, I want attention, any kind of clout and any kind of views, any kind of attention, I need it, and I will be a Karen if you want. You even said it, Breezy. You even said it. You can call me Karen. You even would be anything just to be popular, even kind of popular like Foodie Beauty, to have views and to be talked about. And that is the whole thing. I figured it out, and I will tell you now why. Look, I will tell you. She wants the attention. She wants people like me to and she wants your mama because she thinks to herself nothing's gonna happen. Look at how many people wanted to extinguish Foodie Beauty's channel, and it didn't work. The haters don't have the possibility to do that because everybody will have fans and subscribers that are loyal to them, and they don't want to see the truth. That is like Foodie Beauty's channel is alive and will be alive. Breezy's thinking the same. She will not be outed. But Breezy, Kaya Simons, look at her. What happened to Kaya Simons is going to happen to you. Missy Moo, you're not like Missy Moo, but you're in the middle. Honestly, Breezy, you are in the middle of Kaya Simons and Missy Moo. You're a mix between them. Something's going to happen to you in the end. It is inevitable. That is the word, inevitable, or, I don't know exactly, but you know the word. It is unavoidable that it will happen. It will happen to you. I don't know when, but I can't wait for it. When that happens, like you will have a party, like you said, we will have a party when Foodie Beauty goes to the police or something like that. I will have a party when you are outed. What a shit you are. When somebody has exactly the facts or manages to do it to out you, that you don't have, like Kaya Simons, that you don't have the possibility to come back on the internet and manipulate and do your fake voice and all this. Hold on, let's listen a little bit so we get in the mood of Breezy. Otherwise I can't even do it. I don't want to cover too much because it's your mama covered it, it's been covered, and but a little bit we can listen to, just to hear, just so you get the feeling that I have when I hear this voice and the hypocrisy. It just sprinkles anger in me. I don't know why. It's just anger. How can you be this way? How do you have no shame? How do you have no shame?
I have the best pumpkin chocolate chip cook recipe. Send it to me, Michaela. Please send that to me.
Listen just how fake. We're listening to the fakeness.
I need a really good pumpkin cookie recipe. There's a lady who's like our neighborhood cookie person who makes the most fluffiest pumpkin cookies. And she won't tell me her secret. But it's the kind, I don't know what she does, but this cookie tastes like a pumpkin cloud. Like if you were to imagine eating a cloud, but it tasted like pumpkin. That's the best way I could describe it.
Blah, 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 blah. Wait, I want to also see the chat because I have to learn to also not ignore the chat. Yungti Chems. Hey, Lara. It's nice to see you, Lara. Hey, D. Roach. Ariel, Sammy Sam. I have not seen you in quite some time. Okay, let's go back to listening to Breezy.
Right, but Freya, thank you so much, because Missy Moo is just the worst. I agree, she is the worst. And thank you so much.
I agree, she is the worst. And your mama will show tomorrow the interview when Missy Moo was a very good person. Wait, I'm not gonna show it. I don't even know where it is. I don't care for it. Your mama will do it perfectly tomorrow. But let's prepare, just listen to her now talking about Missy Moo.
For the super chat. I got a super chat. Freya sent me a super chat. Suck it, Missy Moo.
Woohoo!
Thank you, guys. Have you had the pumpkin whoopie pies? No, I have not, Melissa. But I want to try.
That's my name. Oh my God. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight.
Try it. Wait, but what's a whoopie pie? Wait, do I want to try a whoopie pie? What's a whoopie pie? Get a banana bowl, Breezy. You won't regret it. I love bananas. I think I'll try that. I mean, pumpkin is my favorite vegetable, so pumpkin is heaven. I love pumpkin. I like pumpkin everything. I'm not one of those girls who like wear like pumpkin spice everything, because I don't need to wear it. I just am. I am a pumpkin queen. I think it tastes amazing. I like all things pumpkin. I love fall when like the cleaning sprays and everything, like the room refreshers, everything smells like pumpkin. I think it's just the best. I think it's the best smell, the best taste. Michael said, when Missy Moo takes a cruise, it's on Noah's Ark. Okay, that's my favorite one. That is my favorite one by far, Michael. Tia said, Sachi, I love the wisdom that comes as we age. It's a little harder to get the body shape to keep up sometimes. I agree. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I'm like, where's the 103-pound person from high school? Like, I sometimes look at myself and I'm like expecting to see what I looked like in high school. And it's like a shock that I'm not. But
what can I do?
I really am more comfortable, I think, I'm okay. Like, I'm okay.
You hear how much she rambles bullshit. This is just bullshit. That's why I'm telling you, she takes snow to ramble, and to keep that voice and to keep it going. I know.
Okay. What is a whoopie? I think pie. Their habits, and you guys are amazing. We have a lot of strong people over here. A lot of strong people.
Listen, a lot of strong people. This is how she manipulates her audience. We have a lot of strong people
with inspiring stories that if you ever want to know how to change your life around, look to them.
Again, change your life around. Breezy, you did this 6 years ago. You're gonna talk about this until the end of time, or what? This is what you're gonna do? It's like somebody, like a mother gives birth to the child, and she talks every day about, I gave birth to my child. Okay, you got congratulated, you got recognized, you got validation, and we partied and everything for your birth. The same as with sobriety. You cannot keep on talking about it. At some point, people, you move on. But Breezy, can you move on? No, you cannot move on, because you don't have where to move on. The only place you have to move on is Foodie Beauty Computer upload. Foodie Beauty Computer upload. That's all your life, Breezy. That is really all your life.
Ray, look to Tia, and because you're not ever going to get that from Foodie Beauty, but you'll get it from those two. I prefer just whoopee. Oh, I bet you do, Tom. Cyber said, you guys inspired me to get on my elliptical tonight. Well, you and Foodie. That's awesome, Cyber. That's awesome. And you've been working really hard, Cyber, too. Michael said, when Missy Moo and Foodie Beauty scissor each other, they make spam. Michael. ALR just posted. Hold on, let me look. I don't know how.
No, I hate it that she gets away with it. That's the thing. She's lucky with the subscribers, and this is the situation. It is what it is. You see, she knows what to do with it. Some people have the same amount of subscribers as she does, and they don't know what to do with the subscribers. Like, for example, Becky, she has the same amount of subscribers but she doesn't care for YouTube. She's like, no, YouTube is not for me, even though she could be using it to make money. She's not a grifter. She's like, nah, it's not for me. And she never took advantage of the subscribers. Then you have other people that they also got subscribers because they knew Foodie Beauty or somebody else like Foodie Beauty, and they're trying to make money, but it's just not working out for them. They try to make content, but it doesn't work out. We've had many examples, Roman and S-Jam. Nice people, but it didn't work for them. And more examples like this. But people try, try. It's normal to try. It's good to try.
I don't know how much of an ALR mood I'm in, but now I'm curious.
You see that?
Let's talk.
I don't know what mood. That's the voice, the throat. That is when the cocaine. I don't care. When you sniff it a lot and always, constantly, but small. I used to also take always small lines. I would never take big lines, but always boom, boom, a bump. And if you do that, of course, it ruins the nose system, and it goes down your nose and your throat, and the throat gets hoarse, and you start to talk from the throat like the Godfather. That is a person that uses cocaine. They don't have a cold, they don't have a cold, and they are not an opera singer, and they're not an actor that they have to use their voice so much that they have a hoarse throat. That is a cocaine throat that she has going on. But who am I to say? What do I know? I'm just a drunk at the end of the day, right? What do I know about anything?
About my weight. My favorite meal lately and clean. Let me see. What kind of a thumbnail is that? Let's talk about my weight. My favorite meal lately and cleaned out. Okay. Your weight is probably the same. Your favorite meal is everything. And how did you clean out storage? I'm just curious. I'm not buying it. But yeah, she uploaded. I see it. I see it all right. Oh gosh, my phone keeps doing that to me. Cyber, that's awesome. I have a step. It sucks. But I'm kind of hoping like maybe an opportunity will come and I can like foster a husky for a while. I don't talk.
What are you talking about, you fucking bitch, Breezy? You're pissing me off. What do you want to foster a dog for? Take your daughter and your daughter's in the teenage years. Now is the time. You're sober. You're the mother. Take your daughter and spend the time, raise her until she's 18. What the fuck are you doing thinking about a husky dog? I would fucking beat your head in now if I could. I would really beat you up because you're so stupid and delusional and so stupid. I can't stand you.
Talk about this too much, but like I find animals a lot, like a lot. I don't know why it happens. It just comes to me. And often like me and my family will try and find their owners, or if we can't find their owners, if they're not microchipped.
Me and my family, you're lucky you have family, Breezy. I don't have family. And we know that your family gave you a house, pays even your bills. That's insane. You're so lucky and spoiled. You are a fucking brat. You are a fucking brat. Really, you've even said it yourself that you were called a brat. And that's strange. You say it because you are one and people called you that. You think that the YouTube people, because now you're like that, you think they cannot realize that in the end you're a brat? Come on, people put it together just like I put it together. It took me some time. It took your mama some time, everybody else some time. But people do put it together eventually, Breezy, like they did with Kaya. Things come out.
It's like a home and stuff like that. I don't really talk about that, but I'm kind of hoping I get the opportunity to foster like a husky for a little while. So like I can get to learn them and get to learn how they are and feel like, not that I'm scared of big dogs. I've just always had smaller dogs, if that makes sense. So I feel like I need to like be around a bigger dog a lot.
What about being around your daughter? What about being around your daughter? What about being around your daughter? What about being around your daughter?
Lot more to like learn their routines, how they act. I heard they're very talkative and they need like a lot of room to run around, exercise.
What does your daughter need right now? How old is she? In what stage of life? Does she have some party coming up? Does she want some clothing? What's her interests, Breezy? You know everything about foodie beauty, don't you, Breezy? Do you know anything about your daughter? I don't think so. I don't think you know shit because you don't care. You're not interested. You are fucked in the head, Breezy. You are really fucked.
Congratulations, Dr. Ray. Hold on. What did Dr. Ray say? Congratulations. I'm trying to find what you said.
Hey,
though.
Barney. Hey, Barney. Hey, Tina.
Where are you?
Hey,
Dr. Ray. Oh, I'm on top chat. That might be why. That's my thinking noise, if you guys haven't realized that.
No, we do.
All right, well, Dr. Ray, I can't find what you said.
We didn't even realize that you think, Breezy. That's already news, breaking news for us, that your fucking brain knows to think. We didn't even know that. So Imagine this. Breaking news.
But congratulations. I'm happy for you, whatever it is. You're amazing. I'm sure you'll tell me in Discord. Poggy said, Huskies are so much work. Definitely something you want to be in the right spot physically and mentally for. I agree. That's why I'm like, she would love to have one day. And I'm like, I kind of need more like experience and info. So maybe an opportunity will come where I get to like meet one and fall in love with them. And eventually, right now though, I have my senior doggy who's between 16 and 18. I'm leaning towards 18. I've been saying she's 16 for 2 years. She's a rescue. I got her when
Did you hear this? I've been saying she's 16 for 2 years. Breezy, you've also been saying that you're sober for 5 years. If you calculated right, since when you've been saying 5 years, you should be now saying 7 years. But apparently you don't seem to calculate. It's actually in your advantage to calculate it right and say, hey, now I started saying that I'm sober 5 years, 2 years ago. So 2 years have passed. So now I should be saying that I'm sober 7 years. Do you want me to find the video? Do you guys want me to go through her? Do you want me to really go through her channel, the videos, to show you that 2 years ago, about, let's say 17 months ago, she said that she's sober for 5 years. So it doesn't make sense. If you want me to get the evidence, I can do it. I cannot do much on the computer, but something like this I can do, to find the video and to StreamYard it. I won't waste the time now, but I can do it tomorrow if you don't believe me. She's not calculating. She doesn't do the math. She's so fucking stupid. She can't even get her lies straight.
When I worked at an emergency vet, I was working. So the emergency shift was like, emergency vet was a specialty vet during the day, and then it turned into emergency. And I kind of worked what they needed me, but I always worked like internal medicine, and I definitely worked emergency shifts. And somebody left little Gibby. She was the size of my hand in the lobby, and she was so small I didn't notice. Like there was a dog just running around. She was so small, not making any noise. And then eventually I just found her, and I walked around to all the rooms, and I'm like, maybe this is someone's dog, and it ran out of the room. They don't know. There was nobody there. They just left her there, and she had no fur. And I put her in the back in a kennel for the day. Maybe somebody will come tonight. Maybe it was a mistake. Maybe somebody just wanted her to get treated. They didn't have the money, and they're
everybody's getting trafficky here. Yeah, I see that's getting trafficky. I cannot follow the chat. I'm really doing my best. I usually don't follow the chat. If you're now going to start to make more traffic and more people come, I really can't follow it. So please excuse me. Really, I apologize, but it's trafficky. It's very trafficky today. I don't know, probably because there's nothing going on and people really are fucking bored like me. They're just like me, bored. Bored in the house, bored in the house. But yeah, that's the thing. I saw on StreamYards that Freezy put some link, and I'm thinking maybe it's a song or something. Then I went on the YouTube, because on StreamYards I cannot click the link, so I have to go on the YouTube settings, and there you can click the links, and then you know what people put. Whatever.
You're gonna come back for her. You never know. Nobody came back for her, and I took her in, and she's been with our family ever since. She's kind of all of our dogs. I rescued her, but she's lived with my sister for a while. She's lived with my parents for a while. She's with me all the time now. She's just kind of like all of ours, if that makes sense. And Chachi was a rescue too.
Good ones.
Her owners were on drugs, and they kept her locked in rooms all the time. So Chachi doesn't like to be alone. She always needs to be with somebody. She's just that kind of a dog. She doesn't want to be left alone. Oh my gosh, Janet, thank you so much for the super chat. Huskies are the best. They are loud, stubborn.
Thank you so much for this. I can't believe people are sending her super chats. Do you understand it? I don't understand. I don't get it. Because she's not a good content creator. She's not a good person. She's neither a good content creator nor a good person. I don't get it. It puzzles me.
Chaotic and not trainable. Love my Magnus. Why does a husky sound like me? Loud, stubborn, chaotic, and not trainable. Maybe they're my spirit animal. Oh my gosh, Janet, thank you for the super chat. And hello, Magnus.
Again, super chat. You see, she's getting super chat.
Magnus, some love from me. I had a super chat. I got a super chat. Janet and Magnus sent me a super chat. Woohoo! Thank you so much. Thank you. Can I see a pic of them, of my dogs? Yeah, maybe I'll put an updated one up. I used to have Chachi on my channel all the time. Gibby doesn't want to be
Jeremy, hello,
like Gibby
Jeremy.
doesn't want to be on the camera and all that stuff, but I could put a picture up of her. I used to have Chachi on my channel all the time, but like people who didn't like me like kind of ruined it for me because they're like, why do you put a t-shirt on your dog? That's abuse and like all this stuff. Like my dog is cold 24/7. It doesn't matter if it's 104 degrees out.
Okay, rambling about nothing. I don't know. She said it. There it was something more.
Chachi wants to be in some ways, so she came into my life at like the perfect moment.
Cool.
Tia said my two was fighting to get all things in my life back, and I felt kind of hopeless in some ways. So she came into my life at like the perfect moment.
Cool.
Where I got sober, and so she's kind of been like,
okay, well,
is amazing in every type of way. She's just like I said, she's the best dogs in the world to me anyways. A little breezy. My husband.
See, people that are lucky to have family, listen to this. She's saying something about family. Just listen to this.
He is my co-driver too. You guys are making okay. I need to spend more time with the husky. I need to spend more time with the husky.
Do you hear this? I need to spend more time with the husky. Can you guys hear this? Do you hear how sick she is? She has a daughter that's teenage years now. Do you hear how sick this woman is? Imagine that I would be in her situation. I would never be able to even to have that thought in my mind. To have that thought in my mind, more to say it out of my mouth in front of people. I should be spending time with a dog that I don't even own and have yet, that I'm imagining when I have a real life daughter that needs her mom and doesn't have a mom because the stepmother died, and the first mother is sober since 7 years but doesn't give a shit about the daughter. Do you guys understand and see it? Can you guys now get it why I'm so hateful towards Breezy? Do you get it or not?
We stand Chachi and Gibby. Thank you. I love them so much. They're the funniest little dogs. I don't know. I can't picture life without them. Like Gibby is amazing, and every time
Can't picture life without them. Where's your daughter? You can picture easily life without her, no? Because you don't want responsibilities, because you're fucking egoistic, selfish, narcissistic bitch.
type of way, she's just like I said. I remember when my daughter was a baby and she'd be crying in the bassinet, and she would jump in the bassinet with her. It was
listen. So she's talking about the dog jumping. She's remembering a memory with her child, but she's referring this memory to the dog. Do you understand how sick that is? Instead of referring the memory to the child, do you understand how sick that is? That I'm not crazy. This is sick.
It's the cutest thing ever. Like Gibby and my daughter are like besties. So they have, I don't know, they're like sisters in a lot of ways. And Chachi, I got a few months after I first got sober. I got her, I think, 3 months after I got sober. And so she's kind of been like my sobriety dog. I don't know how to explain it other than that. Like, I think she helped me in so many ways because getting sober is hard. And, I was fighting to, I got her almost 6 years ago.
We have heard it. Every day you talk about it, Breezy. Every day you talk about it. We have heard it. Aren't you yourself bored of the story? Can you yourself still hear it? Like, honestly, because you're not stupid. Don't have dementia that you repeat yourself. You stupid fuck that you are. Oh, your head should be, boom, knocked against something that you revive.
Oh, that's so crazy. So I was like fighting to find reasons to stay excited about the day, fighting for reasons to be excited just in general. I don't know how else to describe it. I was fighting to get all things in my life back, and I felt kind of hopeless in some ways. So she came into my life at like the perfect moment. Tia said my 2 Chihuahuas lived for 20 and 18 years. They're tough little dogs. Yeah, and I noticed okay, I had pugs like a lot growing up. I've always had pugs and Shelties. That was kind of like what we always had, and like they've always had health problems, like always, especially.
We have from Just Freeze In. Let's move and let me comment on this. No, because we have to comment. That's the thing. If you guys don't comment on Freezy, not on Freezy, you see, on Breezy, she will always get away with it. She will. And people have to comment. If nobody comments, she's gonna get away with it. And we all know that she's not. If she would be at least 10% a nice, decent person, I would say, hey, she's got the 10%, just let her be, you know. But she has 0% of decency and 0% of being nice and normal.
Mine. I'd be so happy.
Look, she's cocaine here, it's obvious.
What's a shatter bob haircut? That sounds like a drug. A shatter bob?
You can tell when a person has a cold and when it's when it's cold, you know.
Pretty much. This lighting is terrible. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to go brighter. It's like after hours at the club, like, or like when the lights all turn on and you don't want people to know what you actually look like after hours of sweating and being better. You guys can see all my. I'm really. You get used to it after a while. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna leave it like this. It was just a weird day.
To bend over, yes.
I don't know. It was just a weird day.
And I feel
very unorganized.
We have a birthday child in the group, and it is bend over. But you know, bend over is the trick name from Pleasant Green that catches the scammers, because it's just, you know, you bend over. And there's also Eileen. There's, what is it? Eileen Dover. There's Ben Dover, and there's Eileen Dover as well. Just so you know, I know these things. I do.
And like chaotic right now, which is kind of like a weird feeling for me. It's on my screen with my phone, but congrats to your hand. That's hard to pick. So I love digging a ditch.
Come on, as if you
that song around the other military was.
If you use snow, this kind of.
I don't know if there's something. Sometimes I get like weird feelings and get kind of chaotic, and something ends up happening, like an important or major. So I don't know if there's like a change happening in my life that's about to happen. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like a very chaotic energy. It's very odd.
Chaotic energy.
Go with your instinct. I feel like something, you know, it's been a day and I just want everybody to know, like, I'm okay.
Who gives a shit? Nobody cares.
I don't know. I just have a very chaotic energy right now. It's insane.
You have cocaine energy. That's what you have.
Hi. Hanging out with packing again, Poggy. I feel like you're forever packing. Or like, what in the world? And sorry, and then like I'm gonna stop talking about obviously my daughter. But I just did. Okay, it really is. Because I did. Gibby, you're just really okay. Baby got back. Yeah, I do. What is it right now? Like, I don't know. Gender can be changed to return to Canada. Yes. I love that song. Her name is that you would want me to change the lyrics to. That's fun. Because like you have a few, after the live stream ends, like a normal person would. You come on live. I feel like you have a lot going on. Oh, bottom of the jar. Thank you. I'm still trying to get used to it. I'm so sorry. I can't. You understand? Is you're on Facebook. If I could help, like, I can't think of what the thing is called. But, oh, Heidi said I was trying to add you on Facebook. Anyway, so, is there a way to count? Is a baby okay? Just lean on us. We watch a little bit of TV, and then I could come back because, like I said, I can't do the stream on Saturday. Check out. We could do that too.
I don't know if I ever want to get married. I think I'm just like, I would want a life part. You don't want to do this. Like, you don't want to do this. And I actually respected that because it wasn't a place of like anything but pure concern and care. Since high school, it wasn't necessary till they wanted it. Yeah. I don't know. It just doesn't sound like a fun time to me. I don't know. I don't know why. I understand I was married for 12 years to an abuser and I would not. I got a child to send to college one day and I can't afford a divorce. The dad comes home from work. We eat dinner together. Like, what? You okay? Come on. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys. My 15-year-old dog. Sorry, I love this dog so much. She's 15. Or actually, I'm sorry, she's 16 now. Yeah, no, she's fine. She is getting older, and she's getting like that cough sound, and like so every time she does it, like I'm like I don't know, like I'm get Terry talking about it, like I get worried because working in the veterinary field, like the cough when they're getting older is like not a good sign. So like when she does that, like I get so worried. Like I love this dog so much. Sorry, I'm such a nut job right now. Oh, no, it's not Chachi. It's our 16-year-old dog, Gibby. She's just like, she's fine. Like she's.
If that is not fucked up, then I don't know what it is. Yeah, but okay. I had to get candle because not working, and I don't know where's where I put the other lighter. So to not get nervous, I got the candle.
She's not suffering. Like she goes to the vet, and she's old, and so like we're not foodie. Like I'm not gonna. I hate to say it like that, but like there's nothing wrong with her. It's just she's old, so I'm not gonna like go to the vet and say, oh, she's just. I don't want to deal with her. Like she goes happy again. I give her CBD dog treats, and
she did the big line to
she has these moments like 45 minutes after
no,
she
that's the
takes
thing.
them, like
I
to
know
run around and like gallop
that I would
and stuff
do that,
like that.
but
no. There's just stuff at night that like
I always was one of these person that I take, but I take little. I take little and more often. I don't like to boom, kill myself. I've done it a few times. I'm not gonna say that I didn't do it, but that's the point. I saw that it's not good to overdo it.
Noticing and like changes when I have her, and whereas before like her age never really showed except for in her like I think like when you have think about it, I can't even think about it. It's dog in the world.
How does your mama do?
And I would see her and I'm like I probably sound absolutely out of my mind.
How does your mama does it like that?
For your part, I'm 43 going on 44 and life is going. That's what I like about dogs. They love you unconditionally. Yeah, they do. They do. It's pretty, we make it homemade. Like, I would never do that pretty much her whole life.
Okay,
I wonder if that's why she's 16, but
we'll get back to her.
Some animals,
I
we
don't have what to talk about.
Some animals
I've had, I want to take a break because I want to actually share something that is interesting that I thought about and I thought to share it with you. So, I've noticed that there are some reactionists, and YouTubers from all over the world. Of course, YouTubers are all over the world. But I'm saying reactionists. You don't have only American or Canadian. You have diverse from everywhere with accents and dialects. And I saw that some of these reactors, they enjoy singing and they sing on their videos and their streams. They sing, the songs from their country that only they like and only they understand, but they want to share it, and this is their content. They just keep on singing and keep on singing things that nobody really wants to hear, and they're not even a talented singer, but they just do that to fill the time, or maybe they think that the people will enjoy it. I don't know. And I was thinking, okay, so if I would follow these people as an example, and I have to sing from my country, would you guys like it that if if I sit instead of talking and all this, would you like it that I start yodeling? Because in Austria we yodel. And I was thinking if the other people sing their country songs in their language that only they can understand and only they like, maybe I should do the same and try it out. So here we go. Yolare hee-hoo, yolare hee-hoo, yolare hee-hoo, yolare, yolare, yolare. I can't yodel. I really can't yodel. But the thing is, I'm telling you seriously, there are some people that do this. They do this. They put in their content their own singing from their own country, their own music that nobody understands and nobody likes. Seriously. And I was thinking, and then I checked, I was like, okay, let me yodel, because I used to be able to yodel a little bit, but not a lot. I was never professional. And I was like, okay, let's check out, yodeling on. Let's go check yodeling on the YouTube. So I refresh my memory, and yodel. And I saw this girl, yeah. So let's look at this together. It's insane. Look at how crazy the world is. It's some talent show. Listen, it's some talent show from Russia, yeah. But it's a famous. You will see together. I just briefly looked at it and I saw it's crazy, and I said, okay, I'm gonna watch it together with you guys. Let's check it out. A Russian girl yodeling, yeah? And let's see what's up with this girl. It's very interesting. That's why I'm saying, I had to share this with you. I was just, the intention of me was just to refresh my yodeling, my yodeling singing, so I can sing yodeling for you. I really can't yodel. Here.
Подобалася їй як акторці, з того часу вона моя любима акторка, а мені як кліпмейкер. What the fox say? What the fox say? Ми зазвичай майже на кожну пісню знімаємо кліпи в різних локаціях. І потім мама їх монтує, викладає в YouTube. Насправді в мене досить талановита. Тому я намагаюся все-таки їй дати.
And this is the point, this is where I come to, but Russia is not really Europe. When I talk Europe is better than USA, I'm talking about, like Germany, Holland, Switzerland, Sweden, Finland, even Romania, Bulgaria, Sofia, Hungary, Croatia. I'm talking about that region. Yeah, it's much better than USA. Russia, whatever.